This absolutely overflowing bin is full of my son's artwork. Every drawing that he's made for years now, sitting in a bin in our basement. He's 6 now, and he's making new creative things all the time. We put stuff on the fridge like every parent does, but I want to build him something better. A frame where one piece can be on display with room behind it for everything that isn't. The whole design is going to come down to one key factor. I never want this frame to come off the wall. Every other frame in this house opens from the back. You take it down, find somewhere flat, bend back 8 little tabs, swap the art, and hang it up again. With how often he's creating new artwork, that's just going to be a pain. So this frame is going to load in from the top. 3 dados all the way around, one for the acrylic, one for a backer behind the drawing on display, and one for the back of the frame. You can buy something like this. I've looked. MDF, a glass front, some kind of a flap that holds like 100 sheets. They're like $30, built by somebody else for nobody in particular. But I don't want one of those. I want to build something for my family. Years ago, before we had our son, I built my wife a Mancala board, and it was pretty rough. There was router burn marks all over it, glue spots, and it was nowhere near the level of work that I could do today. But back then, I remember caring a lot more about making something for her than how perfect it turned out. Lately, I felt like a lot of my shop time has been going into things that have a ton of utility, but not a lot of heart. Shop jigs or utility shelves, things like that. When I started doing this, I was doing it to make things for people that I love, something that we needed or something that was just not quite like anything else out there. Getting the miters right is really important because any error here shows up 4 times over, and they all tend to pile up at that last corner. My picture frame jig gets me really close. The shooting board is where it gets accurate. I glue up the bottom and the sides, making sure to leave the top loose. Because by its very nature, this frame is going to get handled all the time, I decided to reinforce the bottom 2 corners with some walnut splines. The top rail is going to be held on with 2 dowels straight through the top and into the side rails. No hardware, nothing to fail. It should lift straight off and drop straight back on. Except it doesn't, not at first. The rail is trying to land in all 3 dados at once, and getting all 3 to seat really well is kind of more precision than this actually needs. So I decided to cut the entire middle out of that top rail. That way, it's just functioning as a cap, and it only has to meet the frame at the 2 ends where the dowels are. I throw on a quick coat of Rubio, and then it's time to go hang this thing up in our living room. I'm really happy with how this turned out. I can pop that top rail off, take out the existing artwork, put a new one in, and put the rail back on. 15 seconds and it never comes off the wall, which was the whole goal. I could have bought something close to this for $30 and it would have worked. But it's been a while since I built something for somebody in this house instead of for the shop, and I'd forgotten how much better that feels.